Boy, y'all's a mess. See cats, my crazy cats. My crazy children. I'm gonna let everybody get on here first for a few minutes. Here's Yamaha, Mr. Johnny Cash, and then Mr. Deepsy Boo. Got somebody watching. Who's watching? Yama, get up here. Come on. Yamaha. Goodness. Letting everybody get on here. That was a little bit of a rough test tonight. Come here, Yami. These yahoos. So I got a few updates. Man, my hair looks rough. All that gray right there in the front. I do. I have a few updates. So I have someone in here. Please say something. Got Yamaha over there running away. She got 6 babies in the house. So it's been a very, very busy day today in the true crime community, and I'm taking a little bit of time off and stuff like that. But I feel like I needed to come on and just explain a few things and stuff like that. So, what has happened was, y'all know, it doesn't take much for me to, like, break down with my health and stuff like that. And, come on, get up, girl. So, man, these yahoos, I just took a step back a little bit. Come on. We had that manhunt that happened in Pennsylvania, if y'all remember, a few weeks ago or whatever. Well, it really did a lot of triggering for me. On the lines of 2 years ago, when me and my ex-husband were still together, he had absconded from the halfway house, federal halfway house. And, well, it was not fun. I'm going to see that moon at it pretty. It was not fun by no means. And it triggered a lot of emotions for me when we did that manhunt. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, I do not regret doing the manhunt. I'm thankful for my involvement in it and doing everything that we could to capture Danilo Cavalcante, or however you say his name. He was captured, and it's ironic how at 18 hours in the morning, I think it was 18 hours in the morning, I believe, is what they said. But they captured him, like, after I had my whole meltdown, because I had a whole meltdown over him being on the run and things that were happening. And, mental health is very important to pay close attention to when you are working in true crime. Simple fact, you deal with cases. Plain and simple, you do. You deal with criminal cases. You deal with people's lives that have been murdered, that have been sexually assaulted, that have been involved in domestic violence. There's so many different things that you are involved in. And my child, Johnny, grandchild here, is running away from home. She's about to be in trouble. Come on. So, yep, I don't want to hear it. You're not running away. No, you're not. This is Yamaha. This is my grandbaby. My fur grandbaby. This is Lexi's baby right here. This is Lexi's baby. One of them. The other one's up here around the house. But Come on. She's got 6 babies in the house. She just said, come on, 2 weeks ago. Come on. So, anyway, what I was saying is you deal with a lot of different areas of people's lives. I'm involved in true crime because I have firsthand experience of what these families go through. I know what it's like to be a missing person. I know what it's like to look for a missing person. I know what it's like to deal with people who have been murdered, to, you know, go missing and not have questions answered and things like that. I survived some horrendous stuff. I carry scars on my face every day from the shit I went through. Next month, there will be a trial in Mississippi County, Missouri, in Charleston, Missouri, at the Charleston, Missouri courthouse. State of Missouri versus Van Lynn Owens. Who is Van Lynn Owens? Van Owens is a man who I pray never gets out of prison. Even though I'm a survivor of his crimes, and there's several other survivors. In my opinion, I feel I'm very lucky and very fortunate and very blessed because this man really wanted to kill me. He he tried to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he tried to kill me. And thank God I'm still alive to tell my story. Is being tried on, I think there's like 5 or 6, maybe 7 cases against him. Different charges. The one main case against him holds a domestic violence, 2nd degree, I believe, armed criminal action, kidnapping, facilitating the kidnapping, and then 2 other kidnapping charges. So there's 3 kidnappings against him. I will be in court that day. Unless God calls me home before then. If he calls me home before then, I pray that everybody, like, make sure that it wasn't my health that killed me, which I don't see that happening right now. So, I just pray that justice gets served in that case, and that he's one of the ones that never gets out again. I do know that Missouri is a death penalty case, even though there's, my opinion, I'm just going to put it out here, it's raining. In my opinion, yeah, death would be too good of a sentence for him. For the simple fact of all the hell and the horror that myself and other women went through. And people close to him went through. So whenever we was doing this manhunt, I had that on my mind. I had the shit that my ex-husband put me through when he was on the run on my mind. Cornfields, you name it, it happened. I have not been in my life. Come here, Yummy. Come on, little girl. This girl keeps trying to run away. Trying to give her some yard time. I got all 3 of them out here. I got Yummy, Johnny, and Bootsy out here. Come on, this way. Come on. But, that's funny. I just looked up at the sky. Nobody's really seen me lately around on any lives or anything. I mean, I post some TikToks and I'll get on TikTok live every now and then. Not too much. I just taking a step back, and I'm on a couple of Discord servers. Burden of Proof. She's awesome. I love her. And then I've got Sun Tzu and Solo server that I'm on. There's Local My Life 2 that I'm on, but I'm not as active in that one as I am the other two. I know today we had a very, very busy day in true crime. The remains of Suzanne Morphew. Sound is gone. Anyways, I heard most of what you said. Hold on. My sound's gone. Is it there now? Thank you, Dolly. I probably had my hand over the microphone accidentally. What was I gonna say? Okay, so updates for today. We have Suzanne Morphew. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with the case. Her remains have been found. And yes, I did say remains. Unfortunately, she is deceased. So prayers to her family and her daughters. And I'm sure old Barry Morphew, her husband, who was charged, and thank you, Barry Morphew was charged a few years back, I believe, and charges were dropped without prejudice. What without prejudice means is that the state of Colorado, or whatever investigating agency, what cat is that? Hold on a second. John? Okay, my kids are out here. The without prejudice means that Colorado can now, if they are choosing to, they can pursue and refile murder charges against Barry Morphew, which I bet you money he's tasting his asshole. No, that's Johnny Cash over here walking after another cat. Johnny, Lord help these children of mine. I'm about to beat them. But prayers for Suzanne Morphew's family in Bardstown, Kentucky, which is not far from me. There's a case of Crystal Rogers. She's been missing, I think, since 2015. Her remains have not been found yet. However, come on. Come on, turd, it's raining. Come on. And here's Johnny. Bootsy, come on. Y'all better come on. These kids follow me around like a thing. I don't know. But it's starting to rain. Come on, Johnny. Come on, crazy. Y'all better get in the house. It's raining. Which I knew it was gonna rain. Crystal Rogers, boyfriend, husband, whoever. Brooks Hawks is his name. Get over here. Johnny runs this campground basically anyway, so y'all get in the house. Brooks Hawks was arrested today in Crystal Rogers' case. Y'all there? Okay. Hold on, I got to go in. I'm not trying to get soaking wet out here. Whew. Turn on the light here. Brooks Hawks was arrested on charges of murder and I believe disappearance of Crystal. I don't know how many of y'all have followed the case or whatever. I mean, I've been dropping some stuff, like some posts and things like that, but not long ago there was a man arrested for like a conspiracy charge almost, in a way is what it was. I'm on my phone. I'll try to pull it up and show y'all. But that was happening today. So we've got Crystal's. Justice is going to be served in Crystal's case, Crystal Rogers. Then we've got justice is going to be served in Suzanne Morphew, because when they dismissed the charges on Barry Morphew, and they did it without prejudice, it was because they didn't have a body. Basically, they didn't have Suzanne's body. And so, yeah. Now that they have her remains, they should be able to get justice for her. I'm trying to think what else happened. The Henry Dinkins case in Breasia Trail case that I was following. She went missing July 10th, 2020 is when she went missing, and was found March 2021. He was found guilty of murder and kidnapping, first-degree murder and kidnapping. Taylor Shabusiness yesterday had her sentencing. She was sentenced to life without possibility of extended supervision, and I really, really enjoyed what Judge Walsh had to say in Taylor's case. I really, really did enjoy that, because they brought Taylor's dad in, who is also incarcerated in Washington. They brought him back in. He was brought in whenever the trial was going on. Do not like Taylor Shabusiness's attorney, Mr. Freelig at all. But her dad, Arturo Coronados, had the nerve to say that he felt the system failed Taylor. Well, the judge said that he finds some sort of irony in that statement coming from her dad, who... I have a green dot on my eye. Or I did have. At least the one, a red one, I'd have freaked out. Anyway, he found some kind of irony with her dad coming in chains, in an orange jumpsuit, to make a statement on behalf of his daughter, or to give testimony, whatever the hell that was called yesterday. I'm not too sure about it. And why do I have a green dot on my head? I don't like that scaring me. He found irony in that, and I find irony in it. And the judge said that there was a couple of things that he had to do before he imposed sentence, and that was, he went over the PSI basically, and he was like, her character, the gravity of the case, the defendant's character, the gravity of the case, and the final one was the need to protect the community. When I first heard extended supervision during sentencing, I about had a whole heart attack, because the manner in which she murdered Shad Theron was just brutal and unacceptable. And then it tried to, she enjoyed doing what she did to that gentleman, that young man. And we heard all kinds of testimony about meth use, about mental health use, mental health issues and all this and all that. And it just, hearing all that testimony and then watching the interview that Taylor Shabusiness gave whenever she was apprehended after the murder of Shad, after his mother found his head in a bucket downstairs. Just say that. She was able to go into telling them where they would find his body parts. Look, I still have a crock pot sitting here. I have not opened yet. And bought it right before that trial started. Still have not opened my crock pot because there was parts found in the crock pot box. I don't know if it's getting warmer or it's getting to be cooler or going to be, and I will be using it, but I'm just saying it was a very shocking trial, and we've seen images of a crock pot box, and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to use it or not. But the manner that she was able to just recount and go over and say that stuff, yes, she might have been high on meth, she might have had mental issues. I'd say she has to have some mental issues, to be honest, what she did. But the judge sentenced her to life in prison without the possibility of extended supervision on count 1, which was murder, or intentional homicide. I'm sorry, it was intentional homicide. Then count 2 was tampering with a corpse, basically, and then the third one was sexual assault, because she sexually assaulted Shad after she killed him, and it was just like, wow. But on counts 2 and 3, even though they counts 2 ran consecutive, counts 1, 2, and 3 run consecutive, it still threw me off just a little bit whenever I heard that, like on count 2 it was 7 years, and then 4 extended supervision or extended supervision, something like that. And the last one, I can't remember, but still, when I heard extended supervision, it messed me up. And I was like, wow. So, she's never getting out of prison, basically, which is great. Because, in my opinion, the way she recounted everything, she will reoffend. I don't care what anyone says. She enjoyed it too much. I'm gonna probably cite that case whenever I write my letter for trial next month. Even though I don't necessarily have to write one, I can, and I'm going to, because I was a victim. I am a victim of his. And I will be a victim of his until he is sentenced to never see the light of day, basically. Because I know a while back he was trying to pull some voodoo or whatever and get things changed and this and that, but unfortunately for him, God's on my side and the other victim's side. So he trial is carrying on. It will be next month, in my case. So that's about it. I am packed and ready to go for a few days. I'm going to be going to Bricks Off-Road Park. And it's going to be some much needed time that I need to get away from social media, so forth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to attempt to do some lives. My phone service comes from that area up there, so hopefully it will work. Hopefully, if I'm lucky. If not, I'll just have to do like I did with the rodeo and do videos and upload. I will have my laptop with me, so I will be able to get them uploaded, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see. Think. That's about it, though. That's all that's been going on. That's how my life's been. Really excited for this trip for the simple fact that there's going to be hot. When I went 5 years ago, it was crazy because we, let me see if it's still raining, because I want to be outside for a little bit. I've actually been trying to be outside, and it's still raining. So when I went 5 years ago, it was funny because of the simple fact that, oh, the moon's gone. They shut the whole park down. Life flight was called in. A friend of mine we had took with us. There was 3 of us that went, and my friend that we took, we couldn't find her. We didn't know where she was or what have you. And I was like, oh my God. So when they shut the park down and called in Life Flight, I'm like, where's Ashley? And she wasn't nowhere around, but she did, after they opened the park back up, you know, things like that, she did surface. But someone had got injured up there and things like that. But, and we had to take a shower in a creek, which was kind of crazy. It was funny, but it was crazy. So there's hot showers available this year. I'm super stoked about that. But I just wanted to come on and do a live update y'all. My phone's about to die on me, so I need to get it charged. My throat's starting to hurt too, and I don't like that. But it's because my ears have been bothering me. But anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. I may not be doing lives as much as what I have been doing them in the past, previously, or whatever. So I will be trying to stay up to date, though, by posting the community tab or my Facebook page, or Twitter. I mean, I retweet everything pretty much. So I just hope you all have a great weekend. And be kind to yourself. Don't only be kind to everybody else, but be kind to yourself. Because no matter what we do in this true crime community, no matter what we try to see succeed, we have to take care of ourselves first. And when we don't take care of ourselves first and don't, take care of our mental health, it can be bad. It can be devastating. It can be life-changing. So, I mean, just be kind to yourself. Love one another. If you know someone's hurting and you can't do nothing but pray for them, just pray for them. There's other things you can do. Hey, there's always that. Don't ask, so it's not required when you watch my videos or anything like that, but if you do feel the need, like you want to donate to help the cause or whatever, because that's another reason why I don't go live as much, because I don't have the internet capability like I used to. I mean, I do all I can, but yeah. My ultimate goal by Christmas is to get the hotspot thing that I want to get, where I'll have Wi-Fi through that. It's like a Wi-Fi router through my phone plan or whatever, which is the only thing I really can get with living in a camper, pretty much. But I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I don't even know how many subscribers we have now. I haven't looked in a while. But I am thankful for each and every one of y'all. It means a lot to me. So, I am appreciative, and I am thankful for y'all. And I love you both. And I'm going to say goodnight, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.